good morning, and welcome back to another video on the channel. So there are a lot of people that are trying to become content creators right now, especially in 2025. I think the past couple years of social media have really shown people what content creation can do for you as a person, as a business owner, as just an everyday individual. I don't think you have to really be too special to start creating content. I think that's what makes it so appealing to some people, is that you can literally pick up a camera and just start recording like I'm doing right now. And I think a lot of people tend to overcomplicate what it looks like to start making content on social media. They're always trying to find out, like, what should I make videos about? Who should I make videos for? Who am I exactly like trying to become with my content? And it's for that reason that I wanted to make this video right here, which is to essentially tell you to start documenting your everyday life. Now, I know when some people hear the word document, they get kind of scared because they mean like, oh my God, I gotta show everything that I do on my day-to-day. You don't gotta really show everything, but ideally you want to show certain parts of your life that you already live on autopilot and just kind of record yourself doing that, right? Now, obviously, this morning routine that you saw me do at the start of this video isn't 100% always how every day goes, right? Sometimes I wake up super late, sometimes I wake up early, but then I forget certain steps. It's really just, that's all about life, man. Like, life isn't always gonna pan out the way you want it to, but I think it's moving with the intention of making sure that at least most of the days, that's how your day-to-day looks like, right? Like, this is the routine that I typically follow, and I'm just basically setting up a camera and taking you guys along with me. And I think that's what I really like about creating content, especially like for my type of content, where I can just really sit down and just record what I already do, right, on a day-to-day, or at least what I'm trying to do. And I think that's what makes it so fun, because you don't gotta really try too much. It's like I already do these things and I'm actively trying to do these things, so whatever I make videos about, it's just me doing what I'm already gonna do. Now, I think the main reason a lot of people never wanted to make videos about like their day-to-day lives or just kind of documenting everything is because I feel like we typically tend to think that our lifestyles are way too boring and mundane to make content about. And honestly, it's not too crazy to think that, because if you've ever been on YouTube back in like 2015 to like 2019, the vlogs from the popular creators that we used to watch as kids were definitely some of the most insane stuff, right? Like him waking up in a $5 million mansion, driving a McLaren P1 down the highway to go to like shopping in a Louis Vuitton store. It was like really bold, kind of exaggerated, luxurious lifestyles that were being documented on social media. And I think we're starting to see the shift now, especially I think with like apps like TikTok and Instagram that everyday people typically use, where they're just showing their day-to-day lives. And I think it's kind of opening the doors for new creators that want to start doing content like that, where they're just making videos about them, what they typically do, and kind of the stuff they're trying to work on and improve on in their lives. And obviously, if you're watching this video right now, you can probably already guess that I'm also trying to do the exact same thing. So if that sounds at all appealing to you, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, follow along with the journey. All right, so you want to start making documentary content, but you're not 100% sure exactly how to go about doing that. So first off, I need you to be very clear and honest. What does my day-to-day look like? What does my morning routine look like? What does my work routine look like? And think about how you can make your day-to-day seem just a tad bit more appealing. I'm not telling you to fake content. I'm not telling you to over-exaggerate crazy angles, unless you want to, of course, which I'm trying to get into, obviously. Basically, your goal is to make your day-to-day life seem a little bit more cinematic in a way. You can basically create content that is revolving around you already, but you find out a way to make it a lot more appealing for somebody to watch, right? And I know for some people it seems like that may be very complicated, but I promise you it's nothing but a mixture of close-up and backup shots, and maybe a little bit of cinematic b-roll, some music in the background. It's really nothing as complicated as it may seem when you're first starting out. And I know for a lot of people, like, that's like the most daunting thing, is like, oh my God, I gotta edit this video, it's gonna take me at least like 2 days. I promise you, if you make it in its simplest form and you make it in a way where you can simply just press record, start recording, get the clips together, put into an editing software, edit, chop, post, like, you don't got to make it too complicated, because at the end of the day, your main goal is to make content that is around you. And if you are somebody who doesn't do a lot of crazy stuff, then don't feel the need to include crazy stuff. All you're trying to do is make what you already do a little bit more cinematic and a little bit more easy to enjoy. Now, truth be told, I only really started making documentary content as of this year, because I made a couple of day in the life videos back last year, and I didn't really focus too much on that type of content because, like I said at the start of this video, I thought my lifestyle and the way I went about life wasn't interesting enough to document and showcase to the world. But something I'm realizing more and more as I progress throughout my content creation journey is that as long as you know how to edit your videos and maybe just go out of your way to get a couple more cinematic shots and just some angles, you can really make everyday things look very cinematic and enjoyable to watch. So if you're trying to make content on social media, my best advice to you is to simply start recording your everyday life. Document the things that you already do and showcase to the world what it looks like to be you for a day. That's all you really have to do. Don't overcomplicate it, make it super simple, and I promise you, you will have fun and enjoy making content on social media. So with all that being said, that is the end of the video, and I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, with all that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.